Rasna is among India's most iconic drink brands, and over the last several decades, this enterprise has become a cherished consumer favorite.
Desi swad anek, Rasna ek. I love you, Rasna. I love you, Rasna.
I love you, Rasna.
A champion for freshness, quality and taste, Rasna's brand ambassadors over the years have spanned the who's who of Bollywood and cricket royalty. And perhaps the biggest celebrity of them all, the Rasna girl. Rasna campaigns have always captured the imagination of the consumer. And with that spirit in mind, Rasna organized a contest, Write Rasna Right, in the city of Ahmedabad. Through which it gave young marketers an opportunity to showcase their individual Rasna television campaign themes, scripts and storyboards before a grand jury and audience. These hopefuls will compete for the opportunity to script the television commercial for Rasna's 2023 summer season. Let's have a sneak peek at the highlights of this special event.
This evening, it's with great joy and with great pride that I welcome all of our aspiring scriptwriters, our esteemed jury, our Rasna team members, their extended families, and all of the fans and followers and Rasna lovers all over to the grand finale of Write Rasna Right. Now, as a part of this process, Rasna received entries from all corners and corridors of the country, hundreds in fact, and the scripts were subject to a very rigorous screening process that involved evaluation by both independent industry experts as well as Rasna representatives themselves who understand the brand inside out. And after 3 rounds of intense review, we have narrowed that incredibly large pool to 6 finalists. So with that, I would like to take the opportunity to invite on stage someone incredibly special. He truly deserves no introduction. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, if I could please invite on stage Managing Director and Chairman of Rasna, Firuz Kambata. Huge round of applause. This is a crowdsourced platform to generate a winning ad campaign for a multinational conglomerate. How so? Why so? What made it happen?
I am fully confident that if India has to become a developed nation, there is one thing which we have, which no nation has. And that one thing, honestly, is youth power. I think our youth have shown the way. And if you see IT industry, is a clear example. The young boys of 20 and 23 have really shaped India, what India is abroad. You look at it. Similarly, now we go to the new generation. You look at the startups, how they are working. Young boys after college of 2022 becoming billionaires, I can't imagine.
Right.
And they are doing it without any family support. It's not that some grandfather give them some money. It is on their own. Hey, see the youth power. Similarly, see the youth power. Today I am active in CSR activities. And young boys volunteering and doing so many work. So I think if you ask me, we should harness that youth power, and this whole thing what we are seeing today is our little step in that direction. Because what we want is to reach out to colleges. Usually there are colleges which are really ensuring that the young students get the right training in advertising. But we need to really lead it. And I think as a company, we need to care for everybody. And one important thing is be involved with education and ensure that the youngsters get a chance. So this is a platform that instead of giving chance to, let us say, people who are experienced, we are giving a chance to complete freshers to come out with sticks with a promise that we will take them center stage. And I think this is what our little contribution in this world of advertising and marketing.
Okay. And sir, you know, your ad campaigns over the last several years, they continue to surprise us. there's always an element of freshness. So naturally, we're very curious to understand what the summer of 2023 has in store. What can that Rasna lover expect from the brand?
First, I think I will have to slightly correct you that we are not nowadays working as a summer product company at all. And I am sure we have winter products coming up. So let me first talk of where we are. And in winter, we have already announced some very nice multigrain soup and honey. I think you can see Sonali Bendre talking of some multigrain in our soup. This is the year of the millet, and the Prime Minister wants us to eat more millets. And I think Rasna has taken the lead to launch a millet soup, which I think no other company has launched. So we have no maida, we have only bajra and whatnot, ragi and whatnot. So people are very happy eating it. And then we have honey, which is totally pure, which is sometimes a little challenge to make, but we have somehow matched that challenge. Right. And of course, we have choco spread. And recently, we also come out with a product which is 3 times protein of competition. So some of the MNC people, they claim they are health, but they are not health. Well, actually, we have come out with 3 times protein that is called Protein Vita. So that product also has been launched recently. And so that is our winter range. And I always say that today we can't look at the past. We have to look at the future. So these are the few future products of Rasna. Now when it comes in summer, of course, in summer we are looking at a major campaign. We are also launching new products. And one product which we are very happy, which we have launched already in the international markets, is Rasna's product with 100% natural color. And it is I'm so proud to announce that we are the only company who have been successful in launching a 100% natural color product. No other company has launched it. This is the last few months' story. And we are taking the lead in launching the same product in India also, called Rasna 100%, which will soon be launched. And there are many other initiatives which we are taking in the summers to come, including an app which will be, let us say, for youngsters to really play Rasna games on. It's called RasnaGamers.com. Right. So the youngsters can, I'm sure the youngsters want to play on the mobiles. Of course, the mothers don't want, but they actually eventually play. And sometimes the mothers are we are also happy at least the kids are doing something. Right. So we are giving them something on the mobile to play with RasnaGamers.com. So that is also a new initiative.
Yeah. Well, sir, the brand has been so much about innovation, and its success passes on from generation to generation, as is evidenced. So, can you kind of tell me, if I were to peel back the layers of the onion, what has worked for this company, right? What do you accredit its success to ultimately, besides yourself?
No. I think if you ask me, it's a good question. You asked me at the right time. Because in the audience are some members of the Rasna family which you spoke about. Right. Those who have worked for the company from 25 years, 30 years, some I see in the faces here 40 years with their families. And let me acknowledge Rasna's success is because of the Rasna team, extended family team, which is here, honestly.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
So I don't think today any company can say, and it is not true that me and my little daughter, or me and my son, or me and my father are only responsible. No. It is people who have worked, who are very proudly in this room. People who have worked for us, and of course not in the room, but they are still work for us, and I still carry their memories, and they have spent their heart, what I call their youth in the company, and they have made Rasna. So I credit all the Rasna people today and the people who have worked for Rasna's success, and also the thousands of people working in the Rasna plants, 10 plants across the country, also for the success, because they are putting the real work for the success of the company.
Our next jury is an advertising and media icon. Please join me in welcoming India's very own author, media mogul, and ad man, Dr. Sandeep Goyal. Huge round of applause, please.
I think we got to recognize the fact that media consumption habits have changed a lot.
Yes.
Today, every youngster here has one, mobile device in their hands. So your interaction with the new device and therefore the new medium of digital has gone up tremendously.
Yes.
So that challenge of now getting the brand to turn digital and stay digital with the new evolving generation becomes very, very important.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our third and final juror this evening, Dr. Anita Basalingappa.
Advertising and branding will never lose its sheen. It has to be done either way. Alongside the agency, the brands also have to spend a lot of time and energy in doing the advertising. There is paid media, owned media, and earned media, right? So the brand has to spend a lot of time in taking care of owned media along with the agency. So I do see when they're doing all of this, The consumer is most vocal, as Dr. Goyal also mentioned, social media, mobile, everybody is on it. The minute a script goes out to the audience will start talking, and that's when the branding and advertising happens. Thank you.
So to kick off this contest, it's now time for our finalists to put on a show.
Our first finalist is Vatsal Thakur.
मेरा एड बेसिकली इस थीम पे बेस्ड है कि एक नॉर्मल मिडिल क्लास इंडियन हाउस होल्ड है और एक रिलैक्स्ड संडे आफ्टरनून है. अब एक रिलैक्स संडे आफ्टरनून को क्या क्या होता है? बच्चे बाहर खेल रहे होते हैं, एक फादर अपने घर पे पेपर पढ़ रहे होते हैं, वो मदर भी घर पे एकदम रिलैक्स मूड में रहती है, और सडनली बच्चे खेलते खेलते घर में आ जाते हैं, बोल रहे हैं मम्मी हमें प्यास लगी है. तो बस यहीं पर मेरा ऐड का आइडिया शुरू होता है. तो तभी उसकी मम्मी उसके लिए उसके बच्चे और सारे उसके दोस्तों के लिए एक ड्रिंक बना कर लेके आती है, एक ठंडा शुगरी ड्रिंक जो हमें नहीं पता क्या है. तो ये ड्रिंक बच्चों को एक्साइट कर देता है. अब जैसे ही बच्चे ये ग्लास उठाते हैं और ये ड्रिंक पीने जाते हैं, तभी उनके फादर की नज़र उन पर पड़ती है और वो थोड़े कंसर्न हो जाते हैं. वो अपनी वाइफ से पूछते हैं अरे ये क्या दिया बच्चों को पीने को? वो कहते हैं कि अरे असली बात तो हमारे रसना में थी, क्या ज़माना था, क्या टेस्ट था, और वो उन ख्यालों में खो जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट. और तभी उनकी वाइफ उनका अटेंशन गेन करती है और दिखाती है कि अरे उन्होंने रसना ही बनाया अपने बच्चों के लिए, और वो देखकर बोलते हैं अरे रसना, ये तो रसना है, और वो एकदम एक्साइट हो जाते हैं, एकदम चाइल्ड लाइक जॉय, बिकॉज दैट इज़ व्हाट रसना स्टैंड्स फॉर अस, अ चाइल्ड लाइक जॉय. वो जैसे ही रसना देखते हैं, वो एक्स्ट्रा जो एक ग्लास पड़ा था रसना के ड्रिंक का, वो उठा लेते हैं और फटाक से पी लेते हैं. बच्चों से भी पहले वो पी लेते हैं, और जब भी वो पीते हैं तो वही अपने बचपन वाली एक्साइटमेंट में पीने के बाद बोलते हैं आई लव यू रसना. थैंक यू.
Our second finalist who will present his Rasna television campaign script is Rohan Mistry.
ये एक लड़का है जो एक गैराज में काम करता है, जो एक मिडिल क्लास फैमिली से बिलोंग करता है, एंड पार्ट टाइम के लिए उसको शौक है गैराज में काम करने का. और उसके सामने ही एग्जैक्टली एक कॉलेज है जहाँ पे एक लड़की है जो वहाँ पे रोज़ शाम को वहाँ से निकलती है, एंड वो उस लड़की को बहुत टाइम से प्रपोज करना होता है, उसे अप्रोच करना होता है, पर वो नहीं कर पाता है. बट एक दिन वो लड़का उससे डिसाइड करता है कि आज मैं उस लड़की को ये पूछ लूँगा कि क्या हम आज मिल सकते हैं. तो वो अपनी साइकिल लेता है, और लड़की जिस दिन जब आ रही होती है वो उस टाइम पे आके उसके पास रुक जाता है, एंड वो उसके धीरे सी सॉफ्ट वॉइस में उसको पूछता है क्या आज शाम को हम नदी के किनारे मिल सकते हैं. सो लड़की जो है वो बहुत एक्सप्रेसिव है, सो वो शर्माते हुए एक एक्सप्रेशन के साथ में बोलती है ठीक है हाँ. नेक्स्ट. सो ओवर हियर तो वो लड़का जो होता है वो जाता है शॉप के अंदर में, और वहाँ से वो रसना का पैक लेता है और सीधा अपने घर की तरफ जाता है, एंड देन वो अपने जो है घर पे आके वो रसना को प्रिपेयर करता है, तैयार वैयार होके, एंड वो निकलता है उससे मिलने के लिए. फोर्थ इवेंट जो हमारा है, जो लड़का और लड़की जो है वो एक इवेंट के वहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं जहाँ पे उनको सनसेट दिख रहा है. वहाँ पे लड़का जो है लड़की को ग्लासेस देता है, वो उसके अंदर रसना डालते हैं, एंड देन लड़की जो है वो बड़ी शर्माते हुए वे में उससे बोलती है कि मुझे तुमसे कई दिन से बहुत कुछ बात कहनी थी. तो लड़का एक्साइट होकर बोलता है कि हाँ हाँ बोलो ना. तो लड़की बोलती है कि तुम बहुत दूर से आए हो, थोड़ा पी लीजिए. तो बोलता है ठीक है, एंड जैसे ही वो लड़का रसना पीता है, पीने के बाद में लड़की बोलती है कि आई लव यू रोहन. एंड लड़का जैसे ही उसको पी के जब ग्लास नीचे करता है, एंड उसके मुंह से निकलता है कि आई लव यू टू रसना. एंड लड़की को एकदम एंगर आ जाता है कि उस एकदम सैड वॉइस में बोलती है कि जब तुम्हें कोई और ही पसंद थी तो तुमने मुझे क्यों बुलाया. और इस तरीके करके वो चले जाता है. लड़का उसको खड़ा होता है, उसको रोकने के लिए उसके पीछे पीछे जाता है, बट वो रसना का आधा ग्लास देखता है, और वो रुक के रसना का पूरा ग्लास पीता है, फिर उसके पीछे जाता है, एंड देन वहाँ से टैगलाइन अपीयर होती है कि जब रसना मिल जाए तो दूसरा कोई ना भाए. थैंक यू.
Our next finalist is Krutuja Manglukar.
It starts with a scene where there are three characters named A, B, C. They're standing in a garden in front of a maze with a very pensive look as if they're finding some solution to a problem. And the problem is boredom. They know that to find the solution, they have to enter the maze. So they start entering the maze, and after a few rights and lefts, they reach a treasure. But again, they become very happy as if they have found the solution. Then they understand that to open the treasure, they have to have a password. A gets the answer. A shares the answer with both B and C. Again, they become very happy. Next. They shout out the password, that is, I love you, Rasna. The treasure opens, and it has three products of Rasna. Each of them then picks up a bottle of Rasna and drinks. As soon as they drink a sip of the product, the color scheme changes. That is, from the boring black and white, it changes to the colorful and vibrant color scheme, just as Rasna. And then the advertisement comes to an end with the hero of the story coming back on screen. That is the product and the symbol of Rasna. Thank you.
Our next budding scriptwriter who will present is Krishnam Upadhyay.
मेरा स्टोरी का पहला सीन चालू होता है कि लड़की वाले शादी के सिलसिले में लड़के के घर मिलने आते हैं। तभी आते ही घर में आते ही दोनों परिवार एक साथ में बातें करने लगते हैं। तो वहीं पे लड़की वो सोचती है कि हम जिस बात के लिए आए वो बात तो हो ही नहीं रही है, और तो वो साइड में चेयर पड़ी है तो वहाँ पे बैठ जाती है। तभी लड़का लड़के के सामने देखता है और वो सोचता है कि वो अच्छा फीलिंग नहीं कर रही है, और सोचता है कि किस तरह रिफ्रेश कर दूँ। तो वो वही सोचते सोचते किचन में जाता है नेक्स्ट, और किचन में जाते ही फ्रिज में ढूंढता है तो उसे वहाँ पे रसना पड़ा हुआ मिलता है। तो वो बाद में रसना बनाता है, लड़के को देता है। तो जैसे ही लड़की उसका एक सिप पीते तो उसको तो वो खुद को रिफ्रेश फील करती है, और बातों बातों में आई लव यू रसना बोलती है, और रिप्लाई में लड़का आई लव यू बोलता है।
Thank you.
Our next contestant is Adarsh Rathod.
मैं चाहता हूँ मैंने कुछ कैंपेन्स आइडियाज जिंगल सोचे हैं जो कंपनी यूज कर सकती है। वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इज रसना इज द न्यू चिल, रसना हमारा चिल पिल, टेंशन क्यों लेना रसना पी लेना, टेंशन क्यों लेना रसना है ना। सो मेरा एडवर्टाइजमेंट गोज लाइक दिस। द मेन कैरेक्टर ऑफ माई एडवर्टाइजमेंट आर 4 to 5 ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल जो अभी मेरी एज के हैं, एंड दे आर गोइंग बैक इन देयर थिंकिंग कि जब वो क्रिकेट खेलते थे देयर हैव रसना। द प्लेस इज प्ले ग्राउंड पार्क एनीवेयर, जब वो शांति से बैठ के सोच रहे हैं। सो इन द सेक्शन 2 जब वो सोचते हैं, दे और बैठे हैं, जब वो सोचते हैं कि जब वो सारे लोग क्रिकेट खेलते थे एंड तब जो शॉट मारते थे तो शॉट मारने के बाद बॉल कहाँ जाती थी, या तो बॉल ऐसी जगह चली जाती थी जहाँ ढूंढना पड़ता था और मिलती नहीं थी, या तो जहाँ से मिलना मुश्किल है। सो दैट लीड्स टू द एंड ऑफ द गेम। बट वी ऑल हैव दैट वन फ्रेंड जो क्या करता है, बैठा रहता है अलग, एंड वो हमारे लिए रसना बनाता है। रसना बनाता है ताकि हम लोग उसे पी और सब कुछ भूल जाए, हमारी प्रॉब्लम जो थी वो भूल जाए, जो प्रॉब्लम हुई, जो बॉल चली गई, एंड वी फॉरगेट ऑल दैट एंड वी एंजॉय द मोमेंट। ये हम सब बैठ के सोच रहे हैं कि ऐसा हम एंजॉय करते थे। लाइक दे आर सिटिंग लाइक दिस एंड दे आर थिंकिंग यार वो दिन थे, क्या दिन थे वो जब हम सोचते थे रसना, क्या दिन थे वो।
तू अभी भी रसना पी सकता है भाई।
यस, तो मैं अभी भी रसना पी सकता हूँ। रसना इज स्टिल हियर। आई लव यू रसना। थैंक यू।
Our last contestant who will put her best foot forward and present her storyboard is Nikita Mishra.
My theme for this copy is date. The main lead name is Marmik and Janvi. So the first scene starts from Marmik is in a classroom and he's chatting with Janvi, और conversation के बीच में ही Marmik बहुत ही nervously वो क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता है कि when are we going on a date, and Janvi takes a pause, biting her nails, and replies, today 6 p.m. at my terrace. Marmik rushes to a very cute shop. He buys flowers for Janvi, और उसी टाइम पे Janvi is decorating the place, and here comes the product placement जहाँ पे Janvi a cup of jar she takes and keeps on the table, and जैसे ही Marmik enters the terrace, यहाँ पे Janvi pulls the chair for Marmik and pours a drink on both of the glasses, and she says that I love you Marmik, and boys to be boys, he replies back, I love you Rasna, and they both cheer up and just have a good moment. Thank you.
After listening to all the final power-packed pitches, an audience poll was conducted wherein our audience was asked to scan a QR code and cast their vote for that one script that stood out and communicated Rasna's brand values best in their opinion. And to unveil the recipient of the very coveted Write Rasna Right Popular Choice Award, C.S. Rathod, Vice President of Rasna, was invited on stage to do the honours.
Finally, I'll announce the name is Vatsal Thakur.
I am very happy. I'm extremely happy. आपने मेरी story समझी. You connected with my story as much as I connected with it when I was writing it. That is my biggest achievement.
Our esteemed jury also had the incredibly tough task of evaluating 6 final scripts to arrive at that one winning script for the Write Rasna Right Jury's Choice Award. And after 2 rounds of voting, our jury finally arrived at a winner. To announce the Write Rasna Right Jury's Choice Award, Devashish Das from Rasna's sales team was invited to do the honours.
The final winner is Mr. Rohan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge accomplishment. A great brand, a winning script, a phenomenal idea.
Same as my character, he was mesmerized by drinking Rasna. And as the jury has selected me, I was not expecting that. And it is very, I'm overwhelmed and very glad.
Thank you once again and congratulations to you. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as the grand finale of Write Rasna Right starts to come to a close, I'd like to please call upon our President and Executive Director with Rasna, Vivek Sharma, to please deliver a vote of thanks.
It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver this vote of thanks. Special thanks to the participants here, Vatsal, Rohan, Krituja, Krishnam, Adarsh and Nikita. You guys have really given us a very solid ideas. We'll certainly work on it. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sandeep sir. A special encouragement to the young talent and, the time you have given, your valuable time which you have given to these people. These guys will never forget this moment in their life, right? And lovely audience, right? So once again, thanks everyone. Thank you.
You've been a lovely, incredibly high energy, warm, welcoming audience. Have a lovely evening ahead. And of course, we'll see you next season. Keep drinking Rasna. Can we have some photo ops, please, with all of our contestants and our esteemed jury? Thank you so much.
Rasna is my favorite drink and it's so yummy.
I prefer Rasna because of it's very yummy and 100% natural and energetic also.
It's very energetic and it's very yummy. I love you Rasna.
उसका टेस्ट बहुत अच्छा है और उसमें बहुत सारे अलग-अलग फ्लेवर्स हैं और मुझे उसका हनी वीटा भी बहुत पसंद है।
एनर्जी ड्रिंक है और बच्चे जब थक जाते हैं तो हम रसना देते हो तो फिर खेलने लगते हैं।
मैं खुद से ही रसना इतना पसंद करती हूँ ना, इसलिए मैं अपने बच्चों को भी पिलाना बहुत पसंद करती हूँ।
रसना बहुत टेस्टी है, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है और उसका एक पीनट बटर भी है जो मैं ब्रेड के साथ ब्रेकफास्ट में खाता हूँ। I love you Rasna.